Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Community Journal. It's great to be back with you. I know we've been missing for a couple of weeks.
Yes, we certainly have, and now we're back on a roll again.
Right. We of course had grandchildren and
Children, and yes, lots of company and lots of fun.
but it was a busy time, and it was lots of fun. Here we are in the middle of July, almost to later July, and we are getting some very hot weather.
I was going to say, we're halfway through summer.
I know, it's unbelievable. It's kind of scary, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
But they are saying that within the next few days, we may break a record here on Cape Cod with heat, which is almost a dangerous heat when it's combined with the humidity we're getting. And we just want you to know, if you happen to be living in a place that does not have air conditioning, you know, this heat can be dangerous if it does get too hot and too humid. The community center is actually a cooling station. So if you do need some relief from that heat, the community center is a place you could go. This is really for safety, and it's open with listed hours, and it is fully air conditioned. So be aware of that, you know, if it does get unbearable. So that's a wonderful service they're offering.
Yeah, I did hear with the humidity index and so forth that it could feel like 105.
That's unbelievable.
Remember Vegas when we were there? It was 105.
But it was a dry heat.
It was dry, yeah. You could really feel it.
Yeah, right. Oh, my goodness. Well, our first spot today, we'd like to catch up with the Chamber of Commerce. And Cindy and Dinah sat down together to bring us up to date. So let's take a look at that right now.
All the wonderful things that you do. So,
well, thank you. I think it's been since May since we were together, and a lot has happened since, and we're gearing up for the summer. The businesses all throughout Harwich are hustling and bustling and having a great time, great season.
Yeah,
so.
It seems to be really going well.
It is.
A lot of people around.
A lot of people.
Lots of activities.
From one end of Harwich to the other, so.
Right. And Harwich is a big place.
Harwich is 7 villages, and not many people realize that. And a funny thing happened last week at Port Summer Nights. One of the musicians called me out in the middle of the crowd. She says, the crowd is concerned. They're hearing that there's 7 Harwiches. I said, yes. She said, do you know them? I said, absolutely. Went up and rattled off. And it's funny how many people forget all 7.
Yes. Can you say those all right now?
Oh, gosh, yes. Even without coffee.
I'm sure you can.
We've got East Harwich, West Harwich, North, South, Harwich Center, Harwich Port, and Pleasant Lake.
Okay, Pleasant Lake might be one that people
That's
don't
the one
think
that
of
stumped everyone.
because it doesn't have, of
and
course,
there's
the name
so
Harwich
much,
in it. But
there's so much up there too.
yes, there
know,
is.
The wonderful local flavor, general store,
Absolutely.
and the bike path. So, so yes, Harwich is very big.
It's always good to be reminded.
And I'm so lucky. A lot of people will say, "Oh, it's the Harwich Port Chamber." No, it's the Harwich Chamber, and it's fabulous because there is so much.
So much diversity, actually, just in this town.
We will, and we enjoy it very much. So, but yes, I started to say that it's Port Summer Nights season. So Wednesdays in July and August, 6 to 9 down in Harwich Port is the music, and that's just one of the different pieces of music that we have throughout Harwich during the summer. I don't know if you heard, Monday night there was a band in Brooks Park, and that happens on Monday nights. I want to say it's 6 to 7, sponsored by the TD Bank and the Arts Foundation. And then Tuesday, of course, is our Harwich Town Band. And I was up at a meeting last night, and it's very colorful. I love looking out and seeing Peter Cobb directing the band, and they're having a great time. So there's a lot of music in town. This weekend, the Cape Cod Chamber Orchestra is going to be at Pilgrim Congregational Church, July 28th. There are tickets still available for their summer celebration, and that's at 3 o'clock. So another wonderful thing that has been added to Harwich for the music scene. And when you think of classical music, you always think, oh, it's Beethoven and Mozart. Matt and the orchestra really put a great spin and collaborate with artists and do a lot of different things too. So it's something that you don't want to miss for sure.
Great.
Other things that are happening, again, at the Pilgrim Congregational Church, Saturdays, they have the pancake breakfast. So always a great way to start your weekend with some delicious pancakes, and it goes to a great cause. That's 8 a.m. until 11, and in the Pilgrim Congregational Church. So happy to have them there. One of the big things I wanted to spend time on when we're together now, Dinah, is showcasing the different things that do happen around Harwich. And Brooks Academy this year is celebrating 175th anniversary. And what we've done, I put out a monthly newsletter through the Chamber, and we're showcasing every month what they have going on because they have so much happening. This past weekend was a book talk with Frank Haddleton, and then Robin Kelly did a wonderful tour of Island Cemetery and the Arboretum. So those are just two things that we've missed. Hopefully the audience didn't miss. But this weekend, Sunday at 2 p.m. is a talk with Duncan Barry. And he's going to introduce the Sea Captain's Homes of West Harwich, Captain's Row, and share that history, which is so very fascinating.
And so important for people to know about.
Exactly.
People new to town may not know how
Right.
historic that district really is.
Exactly. So
And there's been a lot of conversation about it lately.
there has, and so that's going to be something really wonderful to hear about. So I hope everyone will join Duncan and everyone over at Brooks Academy for that as
That
well.
would be great. Yep.
And then something great. I mean, history for children, wonderful. They're going to do a program on July 23rd from 10 to 12, and it's Learn What Life Was Like for Kids at Sea and Sailing in the mid-19th century. So again, children and history kind of going together.
Great.
And so that'll be Tuesday. And then again, Duncan will be back that same day after his talk. He's going to do a walking tour of West Harwich. So I hope people will just kind of carve out a little time in the afternoon to see that other slice of Harwich and spend the time with Duncan, because it is such a great little area.
Yes.
But,
Yep. Yep. And a very strong neighborhood
It is.
feeling there,
It
too.
is,
Yeah.
And
So
that's what each, and it's funny because that's what each village has.
Each
It
village has its
a
own
little,
neighborhood. I know.
little neighborhood, little group that is so very passionate about what each village has. And I hope I can kind of pull them all together.
Yeah. Well, it's good to celebrate each one,
It
and
is.
for us to celebrate together the richness of Harwich. too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, the other piece of Harwich is all of our great beaches. And we're in the summer season.
Speaking of the richness of Harwich, yes.
We're in the summer season, and we are continuing to sell the beach and dump stickers or transfer station stickers at the Chamber, 7 days a week. Monday through Friday, it's 9 to 5. Saturday, it's 9 to 4. And then Sunday, it's 10 to 2. So if you,
And also at the community center.
as well, and actually, just for some clarification, because I think there was a date issue, but the community center will stop on this Sunday, the 21st, selling the stickers.
Okay.
So then during the week, it'll be myself and Town Hall, and then after, on the weekends, it'll just be myself. So if you do want stickers this weekend, you have 2 locations, the Harwich Community Center until 2 each day, and then myself going forward.
But it's so accommodating. I mean, really, it's like if you suddenly get the urge to go to the beach and you realize you don't have your sticker,
Right.
there's almost always someplace open.
Right, there is.
Yeah.
And, the great thing, too, when I'm doing the stickers, I'm reminding everyone that there are 21 beaches and ponds. And no, don't ask me them all today. That I can't
No,
do.
no.
I
I
have
wasn't going to.
couple of others that are great highlights for people that if they do want to go to, and they can't get into Bank Street or Red River, Earl Road. Earl Road is a little hot spot this summer. So
Cool.
there are some great things.
And
But
is there parking there?
there is. I want to say there's 80 spots there.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
but
That's good.
great things happening all throughout Harwich.
Yeah.
But continue to enjoy every day coming in and just celebrating all that we have. So
Yep.
glad to come out and share it with everyone here. If anyone does want to either volunteer at the Chamber or to be a part of one of our committees, we're gearing up for, believe it or not, Fall for Harwich parade and fireworks, and then we'll go start getting ready for Christmas in Harwich.
When is the fall parade?
Fall parade is Sunday, September 8th, and then the fireworks will be part of Cranberry Festival, and the fireworks will be Saturday, September 14th.
Okay.
So,
And the Cranberry Festival then.
and the
would be that
Cranberry
weekend.
Festival is 14th, 15th.
Yes.
Fall for Harwich festivities kind of kick off with the Cranberry Festival's Beach Day, which I always love doing, decorating and painting shells and rocks with all the kids. That starts on September 7th, and then the parade will be the 8th, and then we go right into the festival.
And the festival will be here at the community center
Here at the
again?
community center,
It's
yes.
worked out well.
It's worked out fabulous.
Yeah.
So I know Joanne Clancy's doing a great job with getting all the crafters. Bob Weiser's got a great lineup for the music for that. So it's a great collaboration with everyone. So, so if you do want to join us with any of that, please reach out to me.
Great. And so far, the weather has been just cooperating wonderfully
Weather has
for
been
being
fabulous.
a seaside town.
It is. It's
With
been
7
wonderful.
villages.
With 7 villages.
Yes. Okay. Thanks so much for coming in, Cindy.
Thanks, Dinah.
It's great to see you as always. This is Dinah Lane from Channel 18. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate Cindy and Dinah bringing us up to date.
Always.
With what's going on at the Chamber. It's a very active place, especially this time of year.
Yes.
And so that was great, and we appreciate that. So thank you, Dinah, and thank you, Cindy. Eileen, you've got some information.
I do. From the Brooks Academy, the Harwich Historical Society, at the Brooks Academy Museum are holding some museum events in July. The first one is July 21st at 2 p.m. It's a Sunday, and the talk is on sea captains of West Harwich.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we live right in that neighborhood. J. Duncan Berry, PhD, introduces you to the sea captains who lived in the historic houses along Captain's Row in West Harwich. And on July 23rd, which is a Tuesday from 10 to 12 p.m., and this sounds really neat, Kids Go to Sea. Learn what life was like for kids who went to sea on a sailing vessel in the mid-19th century. Learn the secret code of nautical flags and knot tying and more. For kids ages 8 to 11 years old, only $6 per child. Reservations are a must. And the third date in July is July 28th, again a Sunday, 2 p.m., walking tour of West Harwich. Ooh, West Harwich is very popular in July.
Yes, it is. I see that.
Architectural historian J. Duncan Berry, PhD, leads a tour of Captain's Row in West Harwich. See examples of at least 7 styles of architecture in this historic area.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah,
And,
very interesting.
yeah, West Harwich has been in the
Oh.
news of late, so that's
Yes.
pretty good.
I should give you some contact information in case you have some questions. The number to call would be 508-432-8089.
8089? Oh, very good.
8089,
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful. Very good. And as you know, down at Saquatucket Harbor, something new this year, and we've been talking about it, the Artisan Sheds at Seaside Marketplace. Now they've got a new wrinkle down there, which sounds really good. They're going to have pop-up days, and you can rent one of those sheds for 1 day plus insurance. So it's $50 a day plus insurance, and it's based on availability. So that's a new idea, and I think it's a great idea,
It's a great
actually.
idea. We were just talking about it. We were down with our family when they were here. We took a cruise out of Saquatucket Harbor, and we were perusing the shops, and we actually found some deals.
Right, exactly. We did.
Yes, we did, and they were very interesting and very well populated. So I think both buyers and sellers alike would do well there.
Yeah, and if you want more information on that, you can get in touch with Carol and Carrie at 508-430-7568, and that's ccarrie@town.harwich.ma.us. It's easier to call on the phone. 508-430-7568. That will get you right to Carolyn. Or you can call Erica Strezpek at 774-212-3482. And her email is estrezpek, that's STRZEPEK, at town.harwich.ma.us. Again, probably easier to use the phone, 774-212-3482. And again, that's for, pop-up days at the Artisan Sheds at the Seaside Marketplace. That sounds really good.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, take advantage.
Yeah, take advantage, that's for sure. Lots going on at the Brooks Library as always, but summertime is really busy. So now we're going to be brought up to date with Ann Carpenter. So Ann is going to give us an update. Let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Ann Carpenter, the Youth Services Librarian at the Brooks Free Library, here to share some of the programs that are coming up this week. On Friday, July 19th, we're going to be having our weekly craft. So every Friday at 2:30 we have a different kids craft. And this week's theme is going to be Galaxy Rocks. So we're going to be painting. There's probably going to be some glitter involved, which I think I said in one of the previous ones that it's always better to use glitter at the library and not at your house. On Saturday, July 20th, we have Trevor the Juggler coming at 2:30. He is a phenomenal juggler and local. He lives in Brewster. We love to support Cape Cod talent. And he will be there at July 20th at 2:30. As with all of the library programs, it is 100% free. There's no registration required for this program, so we will start handing out tickets at 2 o'clock on a first-come, first-served basis. If you have a hard time parking, you can park across the street at Brooks Park or the Town Hall. On Monday, we will have our regular Monday middle school craft aimed at a older, more sophisticated crowd. Anyone from grades 5 or above, including high school, can come to these crafts, and this week's theme is vision boards. On Wednesday, we are going to have a Lego Fun Day at 2:30, Wednesday, July 24th. We will bring out the library's 4 bazillion Legos. You can free play with them, or we'll have challenge cards if you would like a specific targeted challenge to work on. And then on Thursday, July 25th, also at 2:30, we're going to have the Science Tellers. This is a really unique program where they get storytellers, and as part of telling the story, various scientific concepts come up, and then they do an experiment. So if you like storytelling, you'll love this program, and if you like STEM or science experiments and, you know, lots of exploding things and whatnot, this would also be a program that you would enjoy. So it's really something for everybody. Our summer reading program is still going on, so if you have a student, anytime that they read or are read to for 2.5 hours, they can get a free book and a small prize. Every single thing counts as reading in this case, audiobooks, comic books. If you want to read the back of the cereal box and count that 2 minutes as part of your reading, more power to you. As always, if you have any questions about our programs, you can visit us at brooksfreelibrary.org or call us at 508-430-7562, and the Youth Services Department is extension 2.
And we appreciate Ann bringing us up to date, and as I said, always something going on at the library.
Always.
And some great programs, especially in the summertime, that's for sure.
I was going to say, but it's year-round, too.
It sure is.
Yes.
Okay, you have a couple of things there, Eileen.
I do. Get out your pen and paper, because here we go. Harwich Community Center presents their Community Yard Sale, which is going to be held on Saturday, August 3rd at 9 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. It will be located in Brooks Park, and it will be held rain or shine, so if it is in the event of rain, the yard sale will be held in the Community Center gym. The reason I'm bringing it up now is you can clean out your closets and save the date, because not only can you attend, but you can also partake. Community groups, clubs, organizations, and the public will be offering items for sale, and you can rent a space for only $20. So if you're interested, call for details. The number is 508-430-7568.
That's a good deal.
Ah, yes, it's a very good
Renting a
deal.
space for 20 bucks.
I'm thinking about it, Jack.
Uh-oh.
After all the things we lugged up from the cellar, we're putting back down in the cellar for the kids. Maybe we
my
should think
goodness.
twice about some of those items.
Yeah, you might be right.
They won't miss them a year from now. You have one, or you're all
Nope,
set?
I'm all
Okay.
set.
All right, so I have another one from the Harwich Police. They have a soccer club, beach soccer. They'll be holding it on Tuesday nights at Red River Beach, July 23rd, August 6th, August 13th, and August 20th. The co-ed group will be grades 3 to 12. Grades 3 to 7 is at 6 p.m. and grades 8 to 12, 7:30 p.m. And they're going by the grade that was just completed by the student. The cost is free, no registration required. You just show up and play. So if you're interested, email, and this is a long one, soccer, the @ harwichpolice.com, and if you have any questions, you can ask them on that website.
Very good.
Yes,
Sounds like fun.
it does sound like fun
It
if
should.
you're in grades 3 to 12.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Emily sat down with Dinah to bring us up to date on the Council on Aging, what's going on there. So let's take a look on the Council on Aging update.
Hello, I'm here now with Emily Mitchell from the Council on Aging, and going to get an update on what's going on with the council.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
It's great to see you as always. Thank
Same.
you.
Thank you. So we do have a few exciting things coming up for the rest of July and in August, the beginning of August, so I probably won't see you again before those happen, so I want to clue you in today. So the first thing that I wanted to tell you about is a program called Mental Health First Aid, and we're doing it in collaboration with Outer Cape Health Services. It's an 8-hour training that we're breaking up into 4 sessions, so you don't have to sit for 8 hours all at once. So it's going to be 4 2-hour sessions. They're all going to be here at the community center. It's August 6th, 8th, 13th, and 15th. So it's over 2 weeks, a Tuesday and Thursday of 2 consecutive weeks, 1 to 3 p.m. on all 4 of those days. And it's a way to cover quite a few things. So they talk about signs and symptoms of mental illness and substance abuse. They talk about how you can recognize those signs in a friend or in someone in the community, and how you can help respond to someone in crisis and connect them to resources. So it's a really valuable training. We all know folks in our personal lives, our professional lives, being in the community, who it's helpful to be able to respond helpfully and to connect folks to resources. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, that's a great program. Actually, I have taken that program
Have you?
myself. Yes.
And did you like it?
I think it's very useful, and I think it would be useful for anyone. So this really is open to anyone who wants to educate themselves really about signs and symptoms and ways to deal with things that they may observe, right?
Absolutely. I'm so glad you said that. So it is. It's not just for professionals. So I'll be taking it. I'm really excited about that. But it's for anyone in the community, family, friends. It can be for folks in public safety, folks in counseling professions. Really, it's for anybody. And we're thrilled to be able to offer it here.
Yeah, that's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I did want to mention one other thing. There is a $20 fee for the class, and that just covers the materials that you get to take home with you. But if that's a barrier for anyone, you can give me a call, or you can give Susanna Keith, our social services coordinator, a call, and we'll cover that cost for you.
So in order to register for it, people need to call anyway, is that
Yes,
right?
they absolutely do. They need to call by July 30th,
Okay.
and they're going to give us a call at the Council on Aging at 508-430-7550, and just say that you're signing up. And again, if you need that scholarship, you can just mention that. Really no restrictions.
time when you
Yes,
call.
exactly.
Okay.
And the COA will cover that cost for
All
you.
right. And there's no online sign up?
Correct.
Is
You
that
do have
right?
to call
It's
in.
a phone call?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So then the other event I wanted to highlight today is something we're doing at the end of July. So we're doing this on Tuesday, July 30th. It's from 10 to 11 in the morning, and it's an LGBTQ 101. So a lot of folks don't know what that acronym means. It stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer questioning. And it's something that we hear a lot in the media, we hear a lot in our personal lives. It's a hot button political topic. And we have folks of all ages who are members of that community. And we're really working to foster an inclusive, respectful, validating space in the COA and in our community. So it's really just an introduction to some of those terms, to gender and sexuality more broadly. And so folks know how to be respectful of other people and to create that welcoming
And what is
environment.
the format of that event?
So there'll be a little training. So it'll be teaching at first, just to kind of say what those terms mean, how they differ from one another. And then it'll be a lot of question and answer. So folks can come with any and all questions. It's going to be an open space. It's supposed to be a fun event. We don't want anyone to feel deterred because they don't have a baseline knowledge. So it's for everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Absolutely.
And who will be facilitating that?
So I will actually be facilitating it along with our town nurse, Susan Giselle, her daughter, Kayla. So we've both done trainings like this in the past.
Great.
And we're looking forward to bringing it here.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. It's always good to educate
Absolutely.
in so many different ways. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I did want to mention one other thing. So this is not a positive thing. There's a new scam going around that is targeting a lot of our older adults. I just wanted to mention it briefly. It's folks offering genetic testing and they're claiming to be providing it to Medicare beneficiaries. They're saying they might be mentioning if you have a cancer risk in your family, and they're sending you a cheek swab. And they're really doing it just to get your Medicare information. And they're using it for fraudulent billing or identity theft.
And is it a phone scam?
It's a phone scam.
Okay.
And these folks are really calling a lot. They might be calling multiple times a day, so they are persistent.
Yeah.
So we just want to throw out there that please do not sign up for genetic testing unless it's specifically ordered by your doctor.
And also never give out any information over the phone.
Exactly, yes. And if you're ever questioning if it's legitimate, you can call your doctor or you can call Medicare directly.
Yeah, it's always good to check.
Absolutely, yes. So that one, they are persuasive. So we just want to remind folks to be cautious when giving out that information, not to give it out over the phone. And again, you can always check with Medicare directly or with your doctor.
That's a good one to know about.
Yes.
I haven't received one of those myself. I receive a lot of other scam calls, but
I know they are persistent.
they are, and I
Yes.
get sometimes the same company calling 4 or 5, 6 times within a few hours.
Wow.
Yeah, they really, it's extraordinary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted to
So-
share with you
so
today.
that's it.
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah, we're excited
All
for
right,
July
well,
and August.
2 great things, and also good to know about the scam,
Yes.
although, as you say, it is not a great thing. but-
Absolutely.
Okay, well,
Yes.
thanks so much, as always, for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And this is Dinah Lane from Channel 18. Thanks so much.
Wow, what a great job, and
Amazing.
just amazing.
Yes, topics that need to be discussed.
Absolutely, and you know, we really have to give kudos to Emily for,
Yes.
for bringing those things out and having some great discussion. I'm sure that's going to be a huge success.
Oh, both of them, I think, yeah.
That's really great. Well, folks, that is our show for this week, and on behalf of all of us here at Channel 18, we really appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much.
And please take advantage of everything we told you that's going on around our little town of Harwich.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye
Bye-bye.
for now.